What's going on, everybody? I'm Wade, and welcome back to Dueling Aces. What's going on, Mike? How you doing today, buddy?
Man, I can't complain. I love Tuesdays. Gonna get to sit down with my best buddy Wade, talk a little bit of MLB. Speaking of MLB, Big Wade, we have been on fire with this show, and I'm so looking forward. Hopefully, keeping it going today.
We've been on a roll, man. So I'd say our YouTube run, we've been overall 22-9 run for just the channel in general, and then for us, we're actually on an 11-1 run here. So we coming off a nice sweep on Thursday night, um, going into Friday. So that would be I actually went 5-0 because I gave out a bonus play that cashed as
That's
well.
right.
So yeah, man, we've been rocking. So I'm really hoping we can pull out another sweep today. I'm really liking all four of our looks. So let's jump right into it. What's your bet number one? What do you like? Let's
Yeah,
start feeding the people early here.
yeah, man. I'm gonna go with the strikeout prop here. I like Cole Reagan. See a lot of people on this, but it doesn't scare me. Normally, I see a lot of people on it. Kind of scares me a little bit. Doesn't today. Cole Reagan's over 6.5 Ks. Got it at minus 130 or FanDuel early this morning. That line's kind of long gone right now. I think you can still get it around minus 140, minus 145 or so. But read bettersinsider.com early in the morning and get some of these good lines here. Reagan's absolute stud lefty for the Royals. I don't know why the line's not 7.5, honestly, Big Wade. Maybe because he doesn't typically work super deep. But man, he has owned this Minnesota Twins lineup. Speaking of the Twins lineup, how terrible are they against Southpaws? Dead last in WRC plus against lefties. You look at Cole's last four starts against Minnesota, he struck out 31 hitters in those four starts. My goodness. It's almost 8 per game is almost what he averages there. Those 96-mile-an-hour with his fastballs got a nasty slider, usually breaks off the table also. Yeah. Twins striking out a ton against lefties. 32.9% K rate against Southpaws this year. Minnie's sluggish to start the year. I don't know if it's the cold weather. I don't know what it is. They finally got everybody healthy, but it hadn't really mattered. But yeah, I like Reagan's over 6.5 Ks quite a bit. I could see you always talk about a ladder candidate. I wouldn't mind laddering Reagan's up to maybe 8, 9, maybe even a sprinkle on 10. I could see it. Um, what do you think, big guy? You're big into these K lines as well. Got any thoughts on our first pick here?
Yeah, no, I'm all over this one. I didn't go all the way up to 7.5. I did give out a parlay that involves Reagan's with 6K, so I'm very confident in the six today.
Nice.
And just overall, yeah, he's done pretty well against this lineup. Actually, over his last four games, he has 9 strikeouts, 7 strikeouts, 8 strikeouts, and 7 strikeouts. And I believe they're in Kansas City today, where he has 9 and 7 in his last two. So
Correct.
yeah,
They are. Pitcher's ballpark, baby. Pitcher's ballpark. Gotta love it.
yep. No, I really love that play today, man. It's when you told me you were on that, it made me a little bit more confident in my own play. So because sometimes you just never
Sweet.
know, man. Sometimes you're always wondering, can you get there today? But yeah, I do think Reagan's is a good look today for sure.
Nice, good deal. What about you, my man? You have not lost on this show yet this year, Wade. So keep the hot streak going.
I have not. I'm
Not even
currently
good
7-0 on the show. So I'm just looking at my phone and I got an alert that Torkelson just sent out a home run for the Tigers. I forgot they were playing today, or
Yeah, I've
playing
got
or
the
playing
Tigers
early.
actually in the first five there. I actually laid the run line in the first five, so I'm fingers
Wow.
crossed that
Okay.
that
Very nice.
holds
Yeah,
up
man,
there.
I actually gave this out to my members yesterday at right before 8:30 p.m. So if you guys are looking for somebody that gives you out a little bit early lines, come over and check out the Discord. It's free. There will be there's always a link in the description to come check us out. Mike drops his articles there too, so if you don't want to miss out on his lines, go ahead and join us and get these lines a lot earlier. I went ahead and gave out two-leg parlay of Zach Wheeler to hit 6 strikeouts and Chris Sale to hit 6 strikeouts.
Oh
I
yeah,
was a little bit iffy on Sale at first, just because when you look at the Phillies overall this year, they just haven't been striking out. I mean, they took out Glass now on, I think it was Sunday. He only had 2 strikeouts and only lasted like 3 innings. But that's also in Philadelphia. They really do tend to struggle against left-handed pitchers. The Phillies have faced 3 lefties this season so far. Obviously, game number one, you kind of like, I don't know about game number one, but Gore did have 13 strikeouts against them. Mitchell Parker in that same series for Washington had 5 strikeouts, and then Freeman had three. So yeah, Freeland had three. So I just think Sale's leaps and bounds above those three guys. I do like Gore as a strikeout guy, and Parker's more of a go deep, go 18 inning guys, but he's not really going to give you 7, 8 strikeouts every game. I just think with Sales, if Sale can stay locked in as he was last year, he should be able to find six on this lineup.
Oh,
And then as far as the Braves, we talked about it offhand or off screen. The Braves are just striking out a ton. They're not hitting very well right now. They're not seeing the ball
oh,
well right now. And Wheeler has cashed this the last two head to head, and he cashed this 80% of games last year, and he's actually cashed this 18 straight times dating back to last season. So ever since earlier on in the year, Wheeler was kind of up and down there. He wasn't getting 6 strikeouts every game, but all of a sudden he cranked it up towards the end of the year and then the postseason. And yeah, they're both pretty high hit rates. Chris Sale was actually a 90% hit rate last season to hit six. So obviously, my only worry is just the Phillies finding Sale and him not getting to the six, but I think he'll be able to get there. And I really like this look. The odds are minus 135, and it's actually my first 2% play of the year. So I did kind of load up on this one a little bit.
I love it, Wade, dude. I absolutely love it. When you say you loaded up on something, that means, dude, he feels really good about this parlay here. And this is not your typical long, sharp parlay here. You got two seasoned veteran pitchers. I'm looking up Sale and Wheeler right here on my other screen. Sale last year, 94th percentile on K rate. Wheeler, 85th percentile on K rate. So these guys just eat up Ks, you hit a great thing there. Unfortunately, my Atlanta Braves can't hit water if they fell out of a boat right now. What's the other major league saying? Couldn't hit sand if they fell off a camel. I mean, it's just awful, especially against righties. They are not seeing the ball well at all against righties. I don't understand it. It's very frustrating, but that's a conversation for another day. Wheeler's going to go deep. Sale's probably going to go deep. Sale's still got that very nasty slider. Um, yeah, so I think this is the reason I like this again. This is one of those same game parlays there, man. I'm not usually a fan of any kind of parlay,
Correct.
but this is a nice same game parlay piece. A lot of these books are doing promos for same game parlays where boosting the odds a little bit. Use this. Use Wade's little two-piece parlay here. Highly recommend it. I'm not a fan of parlays, but the way Wade does them, he's proven you can win with these two legs long term. So I respect it, brother. Good stuff.
Appreciate that. Yeah. Let's jump into got a little mid-show promo for everybody. Like to talk to you guys about the websites that we write articles for that Mike edits. Hey, sports fans, are you looking for free daily sports betting picks and the hottest promo codes for sports books in your state? Check out eatwatchbet.com, bettorsinsider.com, and hellorookie.com, your ultimate one-stop shop for winning sports picks and unbeatable deals. Dive into daily articles packed with expert predictions and tips to help you make smarter bets. Plus, we've got links to exclusive promo codes for every major sports book in your state. Why miss out on free money? Go check these sites out now and get your free money.
Absolutely. Appreciate that, man. We actually got a change to one of the offers here. Just want to throw this out on the show.
Yeah.
FanDuel just increased theirs today. This is hot off the presses today. They increased their offer. Bet five, get $250 in bonus bets, but your bet does have to win. So make sure you find a juicy favorite money line that you feel really, really good about. That $5 bet initially has to win, but you get $250 in bonus bets. Hard to beat there with FanDuel. So it's one of the best ones I've seen in a while. So definitely check that out. Appreciate the spot on that, Big Wade.
Yeah, no, that's I actually really like that one. I'm gonna actually try to figure out if I can tweet that out later and see if we can get some people to come over and sign up for a little bit of FanDuel today.
Let's do it.
So what do you got for your third play, man?
Yeah, let's throw out a side here. Been burned so much by bullpens here lately. Maybe it's out of spite, but I'm gonna go first five only for a while, just for full disclosure. I'm going to Padres minus 132 in the first five. That's also over at yours truly FanDuel there. Against the A's. A's have hit better than I thought they would this year. So it does kind of scare me a little bit, but the price just looks too cheap. Maybe I'm missing something, Wade. I don't know. I think the line should have been in the close to 160 is what I made it just because I love Dylan Cease. He's a guy you and I are both are high on. We've both cashed lots of props tickets with him in past seasons. He's just really, really good. And his career against this A's roster, he's got a K rate of 34%. Jeffrey Springs isn't a bad starter, so maybe that's why the line looks too cheap. They don't have a lot of data on him. I think he only made 7 starts last year. He struggled with his command awfully his last time out. He doesn't usually induce many ground balls, which worries me against Tatis, Machado, Jackson Merrill, guys like this. This San Diego lineup is absolutely stacked. Ranked 11th WRC plus against lefties, but even more impressive, fifth in runs scored in the first 5 innings. Yes, you can search runs scored in first 5 innings. You can do that. Pretty cool. TeamRankings.com. Shameless plug for them, by the way. But yeah, I like the pods here, man. Just think the price is too cheap. I don't really have any, nothing special on it. I just like Dylan Cease and I like the lineup better. So, I don't know, man. What do you think about that price? I know we kind of went back and forth on it.
Yeah, I really don't mind the play. I think it's probably the right side to be on. I was hoping my model had something on that game today, but it really didn't.
Got you.
We were on Padres money line yesterday, so I really don't mind going back to the Padres either first five or money line today. I'm an Athletics fan, so I'm not sure I'm that biased on them because I do think they stink most of the time, but I do think the Athletics might surprise some people this year. They could make a run at the
Yeah.
West if everything goes well. They've got young hitters. Their pitchers are pretty solid. If Severino can stay pitching well, and then obviously I'm a really big fan of Springs here. So he's coming off a bad start.
Hmm.
So I don't know if the books are thinking he's going to have a bounce back spot, which is why the price is a little bit lower. I'm not really sure why the price is so low, but I do think it's probably the right side to be on today.
Makes me feel a little bit better. Anytime I see a line, it does look kind of fishy, doesn't it? It's like it's 20, 30 cents too cheap, but I don't know. I'm going to jump in. We'll see what happens. But I'll be asleep by the time this one starts. So I'm an old man. So I won't be
Yeah.
sweating it. I'll be checking the app in the morning when I get up.
What time does that game start?
That is a 10:05 Eastern first pitch. No way
Yeah,
in
that's
heck
right.
Mikey Nobbs is going to be awake for that one. Get up at 4 a.m. So there's no way I'm
I'll be
doing
up
it.
for you. I never sleep, so we'll be good. I'll watch it for you. I'll be cheering in spirit. Maybe I'll even
That's
play
right.
it later today if I get an
Wade
itch.
Wade's an insomniac, but then maybe that's why he's so good at sports betting. He never sleeps. There you go. But yeah, don't leave
There's
the
too many
people
things going
waiting,
on.
man. What do you got? You got another two leg for us here for
No, I'm
baseball?
gonna go ahead and give you a straight. I'm trying to look through my things right now. I think is this my only straight I've given out today? We have done quite a bit of alt strikeout lines today since we've got a bunch of beast going today. A lot of aces, a lot of guys we really like.
No
So
doubt.
yep, got one straight here. It's gonna be in the Minnesota Royals game. So I guess
Hey,
we're kind of all over this game here in the show today. I'm
yeah,
taking Pablo Lopez to go under 1.5 walks. I gave that out at
nice,
minus
nice.
125 from DraftKings.
Yeah,
Um, Four straight head-to-head unders against the Royals, and his last three, he has had zero in all three games. The Royals were among the league's lowest walk rate teams last year, and they're currently have the fourth lowest total walks this season. He's actually been under 15 of his last 20, and to start the season, he has had 0 and 1. So I'm liking the command he's got, the control he's got. Usually he doesn't walk that many batters. If you look at his chart overall, he does usually tend to have one walk every game, but I just love the fact that, especially against the Royals, he has zero in the last three. So I imagine that's not going to keep up. I'm sure he's going to find one today and make us sweat. Anytime we're on a walk prop, people always like to make us sweat, but that's worth every penny when we cash him. So that's
that's
my
it.
look. I really like that one today.
Dude, I like that one. I love straight bets. Pablo, I like Pablo, man. I'm bullish on Pablo. I've made good money with him over the years. Just checked him out for you here. It's a great, great play, guys. Pablo Lopez against Kansas City in his career through 131 plate appearances. Pretty good sample size. Only a walk rate of 3.8%. So, yeah, he does not walk a lot of these Kansas City Royals hitters. I see what Wade's talking about. Even better so far this year, his walk rate's only 2.1%. Holy smoke. I mean, his K rate's not where it was last year, but he's only had two starts. But who cares? We don't care about it. He's in the 89th percentile right now in walk rate. That is that I might have to tell you on this one. And last year he was in the 90th percentile walk rate.
Yeah,
So
going into going into yesterday, there's only five starters left. I guess that are qualified with innings, that have zero walks. And
got you.
he's in the next group of everybody that just has one walk, and there's not that many. So
Wow.
he's locked in right now. I really like it. Although he did face the White Sox. Can't remember who they faced the first time around. Who did he face first time around? I don't know. I know he played the White Sox.
Hmm.
Um, Kansas City. No, wait, that's Kansas City. Who
Let's
did they
see. He
play the
played the
first game?
Cardinals on opening day, guys.
Correct, correct.
Cardinals. He didn't walk anybody there. And then the
So
White
yeah,
Sox were his last
he's
start.
faced two teams that really don't technically walk that much, and now he's got a third one. So
Yeah.
if he was going against somebody like the Yankees or something, maybe I wouldn't be as high on
Sure.
it, but the head-to-head matchup is fantastic here. So I absolutely love this look.
Really, yeah, really, really good. I think you can still find minus 140 out there at Hard Rock. I don't know what you found it out earlier, but I
Minus
suppose
125, so it should. I
that's
assume it should have bumped up a little bit. So
that's beautiful, dude. And there's a reason right there. Sign up for Wade's Discord VIP service and start cashing out big. You just saw that line right there. 15 cents of value at least, depending on what book you got. Really, a lot of books have this minus 175 or higher. That just goes to
well,
show right there the value in Wade's service. You get these lines early. Man doesn't sleep anyway. You never know when he's going to drop plays. It's
that's
like
true.
Christmas every day. It's like Christmas every day when you have Wade service because you can just you get sometimes you get plays at midnight. Sometimes you get them at 5 a.m. Sometimes you get them at 10 a.m. I mean, it's just you never know when the skinny Santa Claus is going to strike.
That's right.
You know.
Yeah, Mike knows very well. Yeah, because like yesterday it was what I dropped a play at 8:30, and then my next play didn't come out until 7:30 in the morning. Sometimes I'm dropping plays at 2 a.m. It just it really depends on what the baby's doing at night and some other stuff. But and I've been really working a lot on updating my MLB model, so I've been adding a lot of player prop stuff
Nice.
to it. That's been taking a lot of my time, like the last 3 days. So I haven't really been that active on social media or really in the Discord as far as chatting. But I'm almost done with that. Get that done. I'll be back to normal action. I just really want to get that done. We're already in the middle of the season, and I'm trying to update stuff now. So like I want to get that
Yeah.
done. Um, I've been sitting here thinking, should I give out another bonus play we did last time? I think we've given out a bonus play every show. Maybe we didn't do the first one, but
Why not?
I'm just trying
Why
to figure out
not?
which one I want to give out, man.
I don't know, man. I know you got
Um,
a good list there. I'm sure you got a good list.
can't give out the one because the game's already going. I forgot Detroit was starting at 1 o'clock today. I knew that, but
Yeah,
I just forgot.
I jumped on that bad boy. I was glad it just cashed, by the way. Had Detroit minus half. I laid the
They
half a
were up
run.
3-0.
I knew Scoball was going to bounce back. He hadn't had his best stuff yet, but I'm like, at home against the Yankees, he'll be fired up. Thankfully, got it done. Needed
I
that one.
like
That
that.
was good. Good start to the day.
That's a very nice start. It's always nice to start your first day with a cash. I
Absolutely.
guess I'll give this one out. I don't know. I've been iffy on it. Me and my buddy talked about it forever. I'm willing to risk it, but I don't
We'll
love the
risk it.
second piece. I'm gonna go ahead and give it's a 2 leg. I'm gonna go. I gave it out at minus 130 on DraftKings. I have no idea what it is now. Um, Paul Skeens to get 6 strikeouts, alt strikeouts, and
Woo, come on.
Patrick Corbin to get over 3.5 hits.
Love
Skeens
it.
dominated this lineup last year. He had 8, 8, and 7. He started off the season, got 7 and 6. Now his last game, he did struggle to get to that 6. So I know we were kind of talking back and forth, like should we really like risk him, especially against the Cardinals, who are the number one offense. I don't say offense, but they're hitting. They have the number one average right now in baseball. But he owns this lineup. He hit 6 in 87% of games last year, only missing 3 games. So I do think he can find at least 6 on this offense. And then Patrick Corbin, I'm just worried because he hasn't had any spring work. He was projected to have 2 AAA starts, and then that didn't happen. They've brought him up. He did a little work, and I know in his simulated game he went over 80 pitches. Then he
Yeah.
had he had one before that, and he went like 70. So I'm hoping they'll let him go 4 or 5 innings, just because the first start they could pull him after 2 innings. I don't really know what they're gonna do. So where the
Yeah.
4 hits allowed is also an alt line.
Love it.
But his last 6 trips to Chicago Cubs. He's allowed 8 hits, 6 hits, 8 hits, 6 hits, 10 hits, and 5 hits. And last year he allowed 4 on 84%, hitting 27 of 32 games. So if they give him enough innings, he's probably going to give up 4 hits. Um,
Well, and I got good
we'll
news
see.
for you, Big Wave. I followed last night the Rangers Cubs game. The Rangers burned through a lot of their bullpen, so they're going to have a longer leash, I think, with Corbin.
Yeah, they
Um,
say that, but it was only one guy. He went the whole game.
oh,
Does
really?
that does that not matter to you? Yeah, they
I
had
thought, I
one
thought it
guy
was
came in
mainly.
after Eovaldi and he had all 3.1 innings.
Wow.
So
Man,
that's another reason why I was worried. Is like I saw that and I was
right.
like, oh, they only used one reliever. Now they've got like 4 or 5 relievers they could bring out. They probably
Shocking.
knew today was coming, so they probably didn't want to throw out 3 or 4 relievers yesterday. Not
Maybe
to mention they
they
were already
just kind
losing
of
the game
waved the
anyways.
white flag since they were down by so much, I guess. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, I think that's what they did. So I think they waved the flag, and I think they knew today they're going to be starting Patrick Corbin, and they may have to pull him early. I don't know. I'm just hoping they at least give him like 75, 80 pitches. With the Cubs, I think they're leading in Major League Baseball in hits right now. Now they do have
They are.
2 more
They're
games
on
than everybody
fire.
because they played in Japan. So when you look at the Cubs, they're kind of leading a lot of stuff, but they also have a few more games than everybody else. So
True,
um,
true. 2 extra
take with what
games.
you
You're
get. They walk a lot too, so he could walk a lot of guys, and they don't give up hits. So this is a this is a risky play. I only did 1% on it, so tread lightly, but I
right, dude.
do like it. I do like it.
Patrick
So
Corbin is terrible. Anything fading,
absolutely terrible.
I'm all about it. So I like it just because we've made a boatload of cash fading him.
Correct.
How many hits the guy to give up? 4?
4.
Oh, dude, yeah, that looks really good.
Yeah, I
What
mean,
do you
last year he
still
started
get
off
that?
the season. He gave
Still
up
get that?
7, 9,
Yeah,
11, and 9 in his first 4
you
games
can
last year.
still get minus 135 to DK on that. So yeah, that's an
On that
excellent.
parlay,
Yeah, sure can. Yeah, sure
yeah, I
can.
mean, he gave up 7 and 8 hits regularly last year.
That's
So
yeah, that's. I mean, heck, the way the Cubs are swinging too, they could get honestly, they could get 4 hits the first inning or two, and you don't even worry about it. So
I
that's
worry
a
about the cold weather a little bit because, pitchers always have a little bit more of an advantage in the cold weather.
sure.
Hitters just aren't as locked in. It's just not as comfortable at the plate. But
Right.
yeah, I do like this look. I was gonna pair Skeen 6Ks with Sonny Gray 6Ks, but I just think once we saw Corbin pop up on the list today, is like, yeah, we gotta fit him in somewhere. And what
I love
stinks
it.
is we used him and we dropped off Carrasco for the Yankees to get 4 hits, and he has like 5 hits already through the first 5 of this game. So that's kind of a bummer. We'd already have one cashed, but
It's all right.
that's all right. You can't take every single bet you like every day, otherwise you'll end up with 20 freaking bets, and I don't suggest that at all. Holy crap, Tigers just hit another home run. Now they're up to
Sure
5
would.
to nothing. I just keep getting alerts. Another home run,
Dude,
another home run.
what's
Wow.
crazy is that I said
Carpenter
this
hit
in
a
my
home run,
article.
Dingler hit a home run, McKistry hit a home run, Torkelson hit a home run. They have
I,
4 home runs.
it's funny. I said this in my
Wow.
article this morning, and you're never gonna believe this. I said,
Wow.
"Don't look now," but Detroit leads Major League Baseball in WRC plus against righties.
No,
Holy smoke!
they're a solid hitting team,
I
man.
mean, I'm shocked because last year they really struggled that lineup, but they a lot of young guys. They're finally a little more comfortable. They got the experience now, and they're just knocking the car off. Of course,
And they made the
Carlos
playoffs last
Carrasco.
year.
Carlos Carrasco is a human gas can, though. I don't. So you know, there's that. But Detroit's impressed me, man. The Motor City Kitties are a team to reckon with. I think they're in the AL Central.
I think they could win that division in the way they're playing. They made the playoffs last year. If their starting pitching stays healthy, getting back Flaherty was a really good grab. They needed another 1-2 punch to go with Skubal. Um,
Yes, sir.
they're primed to make another run, man. So I think people should be pretty high on this team. I see like Javier Baez, he's batting 304. This Dingler guy's batting 381. Torkelson's batting 325. Green's batting 302. I mean, come on, man. They got 4 guys in their lineup that are hitting over 300. And it's not like it's like the first week of baseball. We've gotten into some of these
No,
games now.
that's
So
true. We got a bigger sample size than last week, So
they've got a solid little team going. I would probably I kind of want to look at their the futures on that AL Central. I've always been a big Guardians fan, so it's always tough to like not back them. But the Tigers are just young and they're good, man, and they're hungry. And I think them making the playoffs last year got them really focused in the off season. So
thank
they
God.
all worked on their craft because they knew they could have
Get
bigger and better things this year. So
you get plus 160 on Detroit to win the AL Central
who's
right
favorite
now.
right now?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, plus
Oh, they're the
160.
favorites to win.
Yeah, yeah. Kansas City's plus 260.
I'm gonna go ahead and put 1 unit on that. So I'm gonna give that out to my members later. So if anybody wants to ride that train with me, I'm gonna do it. As long as
Hey,
Scooball and
love it.
Flaherty stay healthy and their bullpen can give them anything good.
Dude, AJ Hinch does a masterful job of
Yeah,
managing that
they
bullpen
have
too.
one of the best managers. I think the Astros, even though the Astros are still good, if they never got rid of him, we would still be talking about the Astros possibly
I
one of the
agree.
best teams in baseball again.
I
Nobody
concur.
really talks about the Astros anymore. I'm not sure why.
You can get plus 175 at Caesars. Now, I don't know if this odd screen's correct, but that sounds right.
Yeah, I'm
It's
gonna odd shop for sure and see if we can find because I think the Tigers. I'm not sure who else really is a threat to them right now. I think
170.
Cleveland's gonna take a step back.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. I love Jose Ramirez, but
Are you the one who took Cleveland's total win total under?
yeah, I sure
Yeah.
did.
See, so yeah, I think this Tigers play is a good look. If anybody's listening, I think you should
Yeah, absolutely.
lock in this Tigers to win the AL Central, and we'll ride with it.
Yes, sir. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, Detroit plus 175 at Caesars to win AL Central. There you go. So you can do even better. Plus 175 at Caesars. Best I see. But yeah, that's pretty sweet. I think that's a pretty good number.
Yeah, I don't mind when we're laying one unit. If they win it, we'll win back about 1.7, 1.65. I'm happy with that. So.
Absolutely.
All right, well, guys, I appreciate it. We're going to do a rundown of the picks real quick. Mike gave out Reagan's from the Royals over 6.5 strikeouts. I gave out a same game parlay of Wheeler and Sale to get 6 strikeouts each. Mike's second bet is San Diego first five money line. And my last bet was Pablo Lopez under 1.5 walks. And then if you guys want the bonus play, was
Yeah,
Paul Skeens 6 strikeouts with Patrick Corbin to go over 3.5 hits allowed, and go ahead and play Tigers to win the AL Central.
that's it. I like it.
Future.
All kind of goodies for the people today. I like it, Big Wave.
I appreciate everybody. Go ahead and if you guys want, check out the description below. Join the Discord if you want. We got a 7-day free trial going on right now, so come check out that link. If you use
Definitely.
code NEW, it'll give you a 50% off that first month. You can also do a week if you want. So come check that out. Always the Discord's free. There's a link in the description as well for the free Discord, and come chat with us. Ask any questions. Come get free bets from Mike and a couple other guys that are in there giving out their picks. And as always, Mike, I appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you, buddy. Always a joy coming on the show, and man, just keep feeding the people, man. Let's keep this show going, the hot streak going, and enjoy the night of MLB, everybody.
Yep, we'll see you guys on at least for us two. We'll see you back on probably Thursday, and hopefully we will have a 16-0 run going. So
Let's go. That
let's
sounds good to
cash
me.
all five, baby.
Y'all be
Appreciate
good.
you guys.
See you.